Mean to close the game out the way you did and then handing the ball to Jen Cohen?
It means a lot. We've been down this stretch a couple of times, trying to find a way to win games, close out games on defense, and we haven't been very successful in the beginning of the season. So this win, the way we won tonight, really meant a lot to our program.
And then how about the moment personally for you and just kind of what was going through your head?
I just immediately, I thank God for the opportunity, and that joy I felt was really good. It was good.
Can you get used to signing autographs?
Yeah, yes sir, I can. Yes sir, it's a good feeling. A lot of people kind of complain about it. Sometimes it could get overwhelming, but at the end of the day, like when you play in the sports, so like they don't have to ask for it. So I think it's a blessing. So.
Is that the game ball?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
You have a spot planned out for that one?
Yeah, I'll put it on top of my dresser, so I'm probably give it to my dad, my grandma. Yes, sir.
How's this season just been for you overall, dealing with the ups and downs and coming so close, and how did that maybe form your mentality going into that last play?
Yeah, I think this season wins and losses is not predicated to my mentality and what I want to do, my goals. So I continue to just try to find ways to get better. Even when times get rough, when it comes to like losing and things like that, I think I try to just go home, reflect, try to come and try to be a positive impact and just work towards the next game and the next opportunity. And I think that's carried me a long way in my faith and keeping being on late night calls with my family and things like that helped me tremendously.
Watching from the sideline, what did Jaden do to impress you today?
I just think he had a good job, playing poised, not falling into, poor me mentality when things didn't go his way. And, he had us behind him, supporting him, whether he, turned over the ball or made a good play. So I think, as he continued to get reps and continue to feel us around him, he'll come along.
A couple of times after the fumble or the block field goal, you guys were sent back out there and asked to get another stop. What was the mentality of the defense in the second half?
The mentality is to always get a stop. Obviously we're going against a good team, got a good scheme, so we just have to execute and just make them earn everything because they're good players as well.
How important was it for the defense to seal this game? You guys have been in so many close one-score games to finally get over the hump with the defense getting the ball.
I think that shows just like how it worked throughout the weeks. Because we come back after these games where we end up on the other side, and we try to talk about how to close out games and find ways to watch more film and communicate better on the film, things like that. And I think today really showed our work behind the scenes.
What did today show about just how important these last three games are to you guys?
Obviously we want to win a bowl game. We want to take one game at a time, and we just want to play the best as we can. We haven't been playing really good ball, consistently. So we just want to continue to play these games week in and week out at a high level, the way we know we can.
What was the prep for Nebraska like for their offense, and what did you ultimately end up seeing?
The prep?
Yeah.
Just like any other week, what kind of team are they? What are they tendency heavy on? What their coaches like to do? What their quarterback like to do? And just go from there.
Do you think it's more beneficial being a transfer, not understanding the rivalry much as far as getting involved emotionally? Do you think it's an advantage to you?
I think I'm an older guy. Like, this is my 5th year. I didn't been in a lot of rivalry games, so I do respect all rivalries that I've been a part of, and I respect the players that I play with, how they feel about it. So I just try to make myself mentally ready so I can be able to be on the same level that my teammates do.
What was Coach Lynn like today, especially in that second half, coming out of the locker room, making adjustments?
He always the same. He's going to come to us and let us know 2 or 3 things that we need to continue to work on, or what we gave up or what we didn't make them earn. We just go in the second half and try to do that, make that adjustment.
Jalen was talking about the shark celebration and the shark mentality. Can you enlighten us a little bit more about what that means?
Yeah, that's something he came up with. He said shark, so that's what we kind of went towards with the Sharks.
Do you have a good view of his first pick?
Yeah, I watched the whole play. I was in the boundary. I think they ran reverse smash. He was a low hip, got his head around, made a ton of the ball. Big play for us. Got some momentum going, and we took off from there.
What's he meant for this defense, playing boundary corner for the first time this year?
Yeah, he takes away a whole side of the field. Teams try to go at him, and I don't know why, but you see what happened.
Was it an added emphasis to tackle better in the second half? Seemed like a couple times in the first half, there were missed tackles that led to first downs or scores.
Yeah, we gave up. It was a little soft on the edge, and we missed a few tackles, but we fixed it a little better in the second half with that.
Coach Riley talked about how you guys were dealing with a lot of people out with illness this week.
Out with illness?
Illness, yeah. Can you just talk about how you guys, on the defensive side, kind of just built on that and adapted to having guys in and out?
I didn't even know people were ill. Honestly, I was just, I don't even know how to answer that. I'm sorry. I didn't know people were ill or sick.
Kamari made, again, a couple of impactful plays, and seems like he's still battling an injury too, and he got banged up at one point. What has he shown you, from that safety position this year?
Yeah, I said it earlier in the season. I believe after practice, he's just like the general of our defense. He was already with Coach Lynn last year. He has all the knowledge, he has all the ability, and he's a guy that's very well liked on the team and in the room. So whatever he say goes, and on the field, we all play as one on one page.
Well, when there's a time where a player goes down with injury, I think happened to Woody once today, Kamari, but they pop back up and they're making impactful plays later in the game. What does that do to the sideline and motivating you guys for the rest of the day?
I think it's just kind of like give the team reassurance, not fall into a panic mentality and things like that. Just having the next guy step up and execute the call.
It seemed like this defense performed particularly well in big moments today. What do you attribute that to?
Just going back to the drawing board, after a couple losses, early in the season and tough moments like this, we just keep chopping the wood, and we try to find ways to win. We don't give up. We don't point the finger. We just take full accountability for any mistakes we make in the situation and grow from it.
Did you also get the flu at all?
No.
You're one of the lucky ones.
Yes, sir.
One quick one.
Sorry if this got asked me. What was the moment you handed the ball to Jen after the interception? Was that a conscious decision, or was she just
No.
there?
Once I seen her there, I just decided to give it to her because I remember we had our first Big Ten win. I believe it was versus Wisconsin, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I remember she gave the game ball to Coach Riley and told him kind of like congratulations, you have a lot of wins. So I just felt like I should give the ball because she'd be a good supporter. Thank y'all.